Alright, and we are live. Welcome to Easy to Raven stream. Welcome. And finally, what's up guys and girls? I hope you've been doing well. So today, we are going to do something a bit different. What I'm going to do is, I will try to get ready for EZ2On reboot farm. And how I'm going to do that, right, is to prepare for the possible chance of using the turntable for the 8-key mode, right, during the early access of EZ2On reboot. So the good news is there's only 11 more days before we can finally get our hands onto EZ2On reboot. In the meantime, we will have to make do with DJMax specs. So today we are gonna first of all change the key binding. Change the key binding to allow the turntables to be used. Now the question here will be, should I start playing from 6-button tunes or 8 buttons? Right? It all comes down to the frequency of if I go with 6-button tunes, how often will the left side track and the right side track be used as compared to the 8 buttons mode? I'm very tempted to start with 6 buttons first, and then we try 8 buttons later. So let's just bind the turntable. So the left side track, I'm gonna bind to the left side, and the right side track bind to the right. The really unfortunate thing is, we can't bind multiple keys to, this specific left side track. So that's very unfortunate. So what this means is that I will only be able to use the turntable in a very specific direction, right? I can't use it in the opposite direction though, because it will be registered as a different keyboard key. So that's a very sad situation for DJMax. Hope that EZ2On reboots allow us to bind multiple keys. So that's something that hopefully the developers have taken into consideration. There's nothing I can do to change EZMax controller, right, to fulfill this requirement. I've written them an email, they have not gotten back to me. I suppose anything more than what the controller comes out to be means that we have to do some sort of a firmware upgrade. Alright, so let's head over to 8 buttons mode, and then just now for 8 buttons mode, I'm contemplating if I should use the 5th and 6th track. No, not 5th and 6th track. Why am I still in 6 buttons still? I'm supposed to change it. Oh, I need to go out first. Alright, so 8 buttons tune. I'm very tempted to use the left track and right track, the red notes. Right, I'm very tempted to use the red notes because the red notes appears in higher frequencies. So let's just do that for left track and right track. And the left side track, where the original light blue happens to be, we will stick to the original 6 buttons configuration. Right, so in terms of 8 buttons tune, right, we will use the left track and right track, which is the red notes for turntable. And we will see how things go in the online matches. So what this actually means is that I will have to play songs of a much lower difficulty just to get used to the layout. And today I'm gonna focus more on practicing the gameplay. So I'm not gonna create my own room. Instead, what I will do is I will join rooms created by other players, and then we will see how things go. So now let's try to look for games. Hopefully we can find a game created by someone we know. you know, OS Captain Engineer, and you know, some of these fellow Korean Twitch streamers that I have met over the last few streams. If I can somehow join their game, that would be fantastic. If not, we'll just try to find any rooms, right, that is available. Oh shucks, OS Captain Engineer, I'll be waiting for you. So currently, you know, the OS Captain Engineer's room is having a game right now. Maybe it's worth just waiting for a bit. All these rooms, right, toggling back and forth, it's gonna be hard for me to track them. Do I need to refresh? That's a good question, right? I probably need to refresh the rooms. Just gonna take a look around. If not, let's just wait for OS Captain Engineer's game to be available. Now where's the room? Where's the room? Of course, the easiest thing, the easier thing. Oh, it's available. Let's go in. Just gonna say hi to him once again. So let's start with the 6-button tunes and probably something easier. Let's just go with the hard mode. Hi, OS Captain Engineer. It's been a while. And here we have current Lua Jack Zhang, SYQ, myself, and a Korean player. Alright, End of the Moonlight. Okay, let's try with level 12, right? And we shall see you know, how the turntables is gonna feel like. So for those of you who are watching the live stream right now, do bear with me if my performance is below subpar. So the green, you know, the light green tracks will be replaced with the turntable. And you know what? Maybe I should also, you know, lower the speed, considering that, you know, it's a new, you know, layout that we are attempting. Oh yeah, I still have to remember that I can only spin in one specific direction. Alright, so there's only one instance where the turntable is being used. So maybe the side tracks, right? The left side track and the right side track, they are not good candidates for practicing the turntable. Because in EZ2DJ, right, or EZ2On, there will be songs where the turntable will be actively used. Right? And you know, That's one of my main challenges also. I can't practice the turntable effectively because I can only spin the turntable in one direction. So it's not like you know, typical easy to DJ, right, where you will do this, you will spin the turntable up and down. I'm kind of like limited to only a single direction. And you know, maybe for now, when we are using the left side track and right side track, that's fine because it's not very dense, right? It's not very frequent that the turntables will be activated. But we'll play a few more songs and see how it goes. If the frequency does not increase, then maybe we should try 8 buttons mode. And for this song, it's Duck ND. Probably my least favorite ND Ranger songs in the entire DJMax track series. I almost missed that. And I'm not gonna, you know, now that I think back about it, I'm probably not gonna lower the speed because I really want to try to get used to this speed 4.8, and that means I'm gonna stick to what I mentioned on the previous stream, is to stick to this speed no matter what for another couple of months to go. Yeah, let's do that, right? Let's stick to speed 4.8 and not change anything. Maybe it's a good opportunity for me to clear some of these low level, I mean not say low level, the easier version of songs that I've been playing so far. I've not been actively clearing these songs. So maybe now is a good time for me to, you know, while I'm trying to practice the turntable, and try to clear, you know, at least, you know, get some high scores. I think there is some still achievements that can be unlocked. If you manage to play or clear X number of hard mode or normal mode. But I was wondering if I can explore how slow can I turn the turntable in order for the note to be registered. So that's probably very useful, right? If you have to turn the turntable for a long note and you have to press other buttons, what you want to avoid doing is to spin the turntable too quickly, because you realize that if you spin the turntable too quickly, it's very hard for you to press the buttons simultaneously. Oh, Hearts of Witch. That's all pretty normal. And what I'm gonna do is if I can spin the turntable very slowly, I probably can maintain some consistency when using my thumb and index finger to hit the notes. So this is what we call the 1048 hand technique, or in layman terms, the Beatmania hand technique. On the other hand, I'm thinking, should I try playing Chaos Random? Does anyone know if Chaos Random actually change the notes to use left side track and right side track? Because I mean, with the way things go, right, you probably won't be able to practice the turntable for most of the songs, because most of the songs they probably leverage on the left and right side track for very auxiliary kind of sound effects. So we probably won't find them extensively, used, right, in most of the music charts. Maybe I should try that, right? How do I change the mode? I should press space, right? Is it here? Chaos Random. Is there a way for us to do this? Oh man, I believe these are actually the way that the gears are flatted. Probably Max Random. Let's try Max Random. And let's go with I Want You, Twinkle Twinkle Sunshine Mix. Right, and let's see if the Max Random mode actually allow us to see more occurrences of the side tracks being used, and therefore allow us to practice using the turntable. I Want You. So far, it doesn't seem like, any of the turntable is going to be used, despite having the max random mode coming in. But it's true that, you know, during this randomization, the notes are randomized for every single note. So it's not like the randomness works like rebinding the first button to the third button to the fourth button. In this case, max random actually means for every single note that's coming down, they're going to randomize it, but they're going to randomize it within the keys itself. So they're not going to randomize in such a way that the keys will be binded to your left track, which is not very useful for us. Maybe we can try what does Chaos W means. Is this going to be how the notes are coming down? Let's try it out first, right? Let's take a look at what is Chaos W. And OS Captain Engineer has chosen the song Angel. Not exactly my kind of music. Alright, let's try. Okay, so now I know what does Chaos W mean. I apologize if the music gonna sound horrible. More or less, kind of like got used to this awkward falling pattern. Angels don't cry. So it seems like 6 buttons mode is definitely not one of those modes we can practice using the turntable. So let's try 8 buttons mode. Let's try 8 buttons mode. And of course we have to turn off the chaos random. Alright, break a spell. Let's try level 10. And hopefully, you know, the turntables can be appropriately used or appropriately frequent enough for us to practice. I'm putting my money on 8 buttons mode. Pretty sure 8 buttons mode, the red keys, sorry, the left track, right, or left and right track should reflect a better use case for the turntable. But we still have the challenge of using single direction. Oh my gosh. I mean, if the turntable can be used in bi-direction, I probably would have a much easier time. So you know, like this part, right? Wouldn't it be easier if I can use both directions of the turntable? So if I can use 2 directions, that would be fantastic. Or maybe I should try using my pinky. Using my pinky, kind of like feels easier, I suppose. If I have to be with a single direction, right? Using my pinky seems to be allows me to have more controls over how I scratch the turntable. I have to get ready for single direction, right? Because there's no guarantee that EZ2On reboots are actually allow us to bind 2 different keys to a single note. Should I try normal? If I try normal, what I fear is that I will not have enough tracks, to practice the turntable. I shouldn't, right? I should just, suck it up and, use my pinky, despite the increased difficulty. I may have accidentally, turned down the speed. I'm gonna bump up the speed back to 4.8. Oh, Alice is somehow loading, still loading. Waiting for Alice to connect to the game. Seems like, there's only a few players left. Lua, Jack, Zhang, Alice, and myself. Man, these players who left, they seriously don't appreciate pop music. Latin house, here in the moment. It's a beautiful song. I don't know why most of the players on the online matches, they don't like songs like this because it's too easy. Maybe to them, the patterns, right, for most of the pop songs are too easy. I don't deny that. Oh dear, what went wrong? Seems like the Alice, may have disconnected from the game. Oh. Is there a way for us to rebind? It's a good question. Is there a way for us to rebind the keyboard, right? So that both directions of the turntable is registered to the same keyboard keys? Good question. Maybe yes. So for long notes, I probably can't use my cookie. So you see, like that pattern over there, right? Where we have very fast turntable movement there. If I were to use only a single direction of the turntable, it's gonna be very tricky. And you know what? I have this habit of using the turntable and my thumb to hit, to scratch the turntable and hit the notes simultaneously. So that's a habit I got from EZ2DJ. So maybe the patterns, for EZ2DJ may not be so applicable on DJMax respect. So that's what I feel, right? Because you saw just now, right? What was the pattern like? Yeah, we have the long press on the turntable, and then we have simultaneous note pressing. So most of the time I'll be scratching the turntable using my pinky and my, what do you call this? The nameless, Chinese is called 无名指 so English is nameless, the nameless finger, a ring finger, ring finger, sorry. my left ring finger, I will use these two fingers to scratch the turntable. Oops, alright. To scratch the turntable. Oh, OS Captain Engineer has left the room, so that's really unfortunate. So I'm only left with Lua and me. So I will use these two fingers to scratch while using my thumb and index finger to hit specific notes. But that's only possible if that only makes sense if I can scratch the turntable in two different directions. Or maybe I should be more precise with my scratching. This song is definitely not suitable. Oh my gosh. Or what we can do is we can totally ignore the scoring, right? We just ignore the score, right? We just ignore the combo. We will just practice using the turntable as if we can use both directions. Sorry, I don't understand. I am foreigner. Don't understand Korean. Oh, I didn't know that it's actually LOL. By the way, I'm on Twitch also. Yeah, definitely learn something new. I didn't know that that's like LOL. So it's like the Japanese, right? The Japanese has this the Japanese has a way of saying LOL also by using the W character. So they will chain multiple W together, right? Multiple W, and that's actually the way they express LOL. It's a very Japanese way of saying so. Oh, you see, I intuitively wanted to do bi-directional. It seems like I do not have to be as sharp as I think I need to be. It seems like this controller is very good. As long as you have two separate movements, the controller will still register your input. But it's definitely not intuitive for you as a player. But you can see, right, the overall experience, if you were to use the turntable, is fantastic. You definitely feel like you're in the arcade, right? You definitely feel like you're in the arcade playing music rhythm games. So that's the thing, right? So how am I supposed to do this? Should I ignore the missing combos for now and just what name? EZ2On. I believe my Twitch is on. Let me check. Only D. Sorry. EZ2On. No smiley face. Yeah, sorry. I kind of like put the smiley face by habit. Pretty sure my stream is working fine, but you know, just to be safe, let me just go over to Twitch and just confirm that the Twitch stream is actually going. Yeah, it's moving, right? Okay, yeah, it's live, definitely live. So let me just close my Twitch client. DJMax YouTube. No, YouTube. Sorry, do you guys want to hear some distortion? Let me just paste the link. That's the current stream. Yeah, I'm trying to practice EZ2On on the EZMax controller. So there are some limitations. Whoops! Why am I the room? Okay. Since I have the opportunity to select songs, maybe I'll just try something simple. Maybe Angelic Sphere? Is that okay for you? Alright, so let's go. So I was talking about the limitations of EZMax controller, right? For the turntable, each direction, clockwise and anti-clockwise, is a separate keyboard key. So for a game like DJMax, I'm kind of like forced to use a single direction. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of software solution that I can, you know, explore to rebind some of these keyboard keys, but that is probably gonna affect my typical typing. So I can't check through typing if I were to, you know, rebind all the keys for the turntable. I mean, the other way is I will just practice as if, you know, the turntable is working. I mean, I don't really care about combo and high score, you know, since EZ2On is gonna come very soon. But yeah, but some of you do have a point, right? There's no guarantee that EZ2On will allow me to bind two different keys. To the same note, right? Definitely, well, to be honest, I think they wouldn't allow it. It will be unfair to some players, right? Will it be unfair to some players? Maybe yes, maybe no. But man, this song is good for practicing using the turntable. But you know, the unfortunate thing is I can't bind both directions on the turntable. So we'll see how things go. One way I can do is I can write my own software to, you know, rebind the keyboard keys when I'm playing, and then when I'm not playing, and then I need to type things on the screen, right? I can just disable it, toggle on and off. So let's look for the next song. Maybe Satisfaction. Seems like Lua is endorse this song. Alright, Satisfaction. Definitely one of the very popular song among most of the Korean players that I've come across so far. Let's turn the speed back to 4.8. Yeah, feels like I still need to cut. If not, the DJMax controller will not be able to stir the next input for the turntable. I still need to cut by turning the turntable on the opposite direction. But let's just try single direction for now, and then we will see if it makes sense to write our own software to rebind some of the key bindings so that the turntable can work as intended. Okay, now maybe we can choose some other songs. What's a good song to listen to? Maybe Karma? Karma sounds like a very interesting Korean song. So let's try double direction, shall we? Shall we? Yeah. So I'm just gonna try, playing the game with using a turntable in two directions. Because if it feels natural to do so, right, then I will write my own software for the turntable. So using both direction definitely makes sense, right? Definitely makes more sense. Alright, so let's look for the next song. So maybe I should go back to my streaming room app, right, and add a new feature to work on, which is to write the software for the turntable to work, called Secret Deja Vu. Alright, Secret Deja Vu by Dingy. Yeah, so maybe I should go back and write that software quickly. I think it's gonna just be a one-day effort. this is definitely not turntable friendly. So maybe the music for the charts for DJMax Respect is not designed for turntable. Some of you did mention that. That's a good point. I agree. Just purely based on what we have seen so far, it seems like there are some songs where the turntable kind of makes sense, but for most of the time, the turntable do not make sense at all. Far East Princess. So probably not a very nice song. On stream, I mean. Only for you! Yeah, this is a nice song. Alright. So what was I talking about just now? I was talking about the turntable, right? Yeah, so some of the songs that the charts, right, do not make sense for turntable. Now I want to highlight some of the feedback with regards to the turntable. Like some of you have correctly highlighted, I'm actually more proficient with the turntable with my left hand. Alright, so for my right hand, I'm kind of like weak to using the turntable. And back in the old days where I play EZMax, easy to DJ EZMax, there isn't as much turntable for the right hand side, or at least most of the time the patterns are not as frequent as what we have seen for DJMax. Oh, a new player has come in with Jerry, right? Tom and Jerry's Jerry as a profile picture. Korean player, I guess. Alright. So this song, right, is definitely the best supporting use case for bi-directional turntable. Wow. So using the pinky to turn the turntable for long notes is extremely challenging, at least for me. Alright, top score and top combo goes out to the new player that joined in. Alright, moving on. I hope these two players don't mind me playing some of this pop music. How about Fallen Angel? Maybe for the Icarus? Yeah, for the Icarus probably is a good candidate. Alright, Lua has sorry, don't understand Korean. Let me join another room. I really don't want to be the host for today at least. Alright. 1 1 2 2 2 2 1 1 1. Alright. And I managed to come in. kind of like stuck. Either I play something that is not logical, not as in illogically difficult, or something that is too easy. Maybe I'll just go with a very easy version of the song. Yeah. But I'm gonna stick to what I planned today. I'm still gonna continue playing using the turntable. Alright, Mouse is the song title for the first song that we joined in the new room. Oh my gosh, that turntable. Tell you what, screw this man. I'm just gonna use 2 directions. I'll find a solution to the turntable on my own. So the good thing about being a software solution architect is if you have an IT problem, you can solve your own IT problem. Oh yeah, but you know, these games do have anti-cheat programs. They have anti-cheat scanning, right? What's the software again? Sign Code 3, right? That is running on the Ring 0 layer of the CPU architecture. I wonder if they will flag my software as a cheating software where I rebind W to V so that my turntable can be used. Should I write them an email to ask? Maybe I should drop DJMax Respect developer team an email to verify if rebinding, you know, a specific keyboard key to another keyboard key is considered cheating. I should do that, right? If not, they might ban me from the game. And perhaps we should also reach out to the development team, or maybe we should drop a message to Neo Novi's Facebook page and let them know that, you know, if we are using this specific controller, the turntable registers clockwise and anti-clockwise as different input keys. So they must, I mean I don't mean they must. I mean, it'll be good, you know, if they do cater for controllers like this, right, where we have absolutely no control over how the controller binds to the keyboard, and we do need bi-directional inputs for us to have the absolute gaming experience. Alright, Hello Queen is the top score, top rating, and top combo player. Alright, so who's the host now? Compact Space. Wow, that's a very interesting Venn diagram as the profile picture. DP. What do you mean? What do you mean DPEP? I mean, if you're gonna say something, right, say something in full. Don't use acronyms that people struggle to understand. DP to some people might sound very wrong. If you guys are thinking about the wrong vocabulary, yes, you are thinking exactly what I'm thinking. Alright, so the next song is White Blue. composed by ZTS. I've seen this composer somewhere. Is it O2 Jam? Probably not easy to play. Just trying to find, I mean, I don't want to be complacent and say that my current way is the best way of using the turntable. So I'm still trying to find what's the best way to scratch the turntable. So using the pinky definitely gives me more control over how fast or how precise the turntable will be scratched. But when it comes to long notes, it's probably something that's not very intuitive. And even with all these missing notes, I somehow still managed to pass the song. Maybe online mode is extremely lenient and extremely tolerable for missing notes. I mean, even with 53 breaks, I somehow still managed to pass the song. Want me, first to wash me. Probably my other half is messaging me. Give me attention. Oops, oh, it's only me, right? Sorry. Let's go hard mode. Alright, so Alice is gonna be the next song. I wonder how many turntables we'll get to see in Alice. My pinky is kind of like sore now. Maybe I should be more gentle with my right turntable. I'm kind of like exaggerating my movement for the right turntable. That's because I seldom use the right turntable in the earlier days of my EZ2DJ playtime. So my left hand kind of like intuitively know where to go to scratch the turntable. But my right hand, you know, needs some deliberate movement. Alright, so there's Alice. And you know, playing Alice using the turntable feels okay, feels fine. If only, you know, the bi-directional input works. Alright, host compact space. What new song you have for us? Piano Concerto number 1. I don't mind this song though. In fact, no, let's stick to the agenda. I was about to say let's play 6 buttons mode. I was like, oh shit, no. I need to stick to my agenda, which is to practice the turntable. I'm pretty sure after today's stream, right, I will have a lot of opinion for myself with regards to using the turntable. So I'm trying to use my pinky to do the long press, the long loop for the turntable. So this is one example where the chart, right, is obviously not designed for turntable, right? It doesn't make sense, right? Where the sound, the key sound that's coming from the what they call the left track, right track, you know, the keys that we bind to the turntable, whatever it's called. So for EZ2On, right, or EZ2DJ, EZ2On, EZ2AC, whatever it is, the turntable key effects, right, is very how should I say, for lack of better word, is very in sync with the music. So when you have to scratch the turntable on a song that you play on EZ2DJ or EZ2On, you will know that that specific key sound is intended for the turntable. So you won't have unrealistic charts for the turntable. Wow, this song is definitely crazy. Wow, my forearm is gonna cramp very soon. Okay, this song is definitely not for me. So when I say my forearm, right, is actually talking about this area. Is it on the camera? Yeah, this area. So this area, right, feels like it's gonna cramp soon, simply due to the way that I'm using the turntable. Maybe it's not the correct technique. Maybe we should play easier mode, like normal mode, right? So maybe let's readjust our expectation. Let's play songs that are between level 5 to 10. Oh my gosh, Hearts of Peach again. So let's try this and see how the chart layout works for the turntable. And we're gonna do. Let's try just using our pinky. I probably need some time to practice using my right pinky, my right pinky and my right thumb. You know what? I make a new discovery. You know what? Instead of using my pinky to turn the turntable around for long notes, actually what I should do is to rest my pinky on the turntable and push out my forearms. Right? If I do that, right, the strain, I won't feel so strained on my pinky. So this is what I do, right? I rest my pinky on the turntable and I push my arms forward. Instead of trying to use my pinky to drive the turntable, I use my forearm to push my arms forward. Let's try that. Let's try the approach. We also kind of like remove the complexity of adjusting the turntable spinning speed using our fingers and let our arms adjust the tempo, like how fast and how slow we want to push and long press the turntable. So our fingers can focus on the rhythm. Let's try that. It feels so much easier to push using my forearm rather than my fingers. I mean my pinky. The problem with using my forearm is I may not be able to keep up a consistent rotation if the long note is extremely long, because if I push my chest forward, I push my forearm forward, I have to come back at this point, right? And when I come back, I actually have to pull my arms in, right? Which feels very awkward, especially when you have to hit notes with the same hand. So if I have to turn the turntable, and when I come back, I have to press these notes, it's going to be very, very tricky. So still don't have a good solution, but definitely, you know, using the pinky and my forearm to push the turntable instead of spinning it is definitely feel much better for the pinky. So like just a while ago, right? You see, it's very intuitive to scratch up, scratch down, instead of like turn down, using a single direction. It feels very stupid. Sorry for lack of a better word, I have to use the word stupid. It doesn't make sense, right? It's like you have to like push the turntable in the same direction 4 times. Wow, we have spotted a new language, FJSD. Run away! Run away, little girl! Run away! So in case you guys are wondering what does that run away, little girl, run away means, it's actually a quote. It's a quote from World of Warcraft. I believe it was one of the boss fight. Alternatively, what I can try to do is when I see dense turntable patterns coming down, I can always add my own downward movement. But that's like creating complexity for myself, right? Creating complexity for my pinky so that I can work around the problem with the game not registering bi-directional inputs for the turntable. Doesn't make sense, right? The most elegant solution is still to write my own software to rebind the keys during gameplay. Probably that is still the most elegant solution. Alright, everyone's ready? Never Mind, composed by Paul Bazooka. Don't mind, never mind. Or you know what, maybe I can bind the right red note to the downward movement. Maybe I can do that also. Yeah, actually that kind of makes sense. Maybe I should try that. Oh no, wait. There is a case where, you know, both the red thread will come down. I can't scratch clockwise and anti-clockwise simultaneously on the same turntable. There's no way I can do that, right? Kidding me. Alright, moving on to the next song. Smiley face. Okay. Is this gonna be the song? Oops, everyone's leaving. Oops. Alright, so it's only me and Zero Comics Zero. Right. So probably gonna end this stream with a few more songs to go. Maybe just another 5 to 6 more songs. Yeah, I'm just gonna prematurely terminate the stream today, end the stream today. There's a bit of strain on my pinky for sure. Probably we can play Binary World. Alright, more players coming in all of a sudden. We have Blank, 2 Korean players, UV again. I think I've played with UV previous stream, and WJ. And of course, not forgetting Zero Comics Zero. Alright, let's go with Binary World. Many misses. Wow, we have 2 players with max combo. Alright, so that's Binary World composed by Tsukasa. And moving on, maybe we can play Black Line. And you know what, I'm just gonna quickly rebind my 6 buttons tune. So kind of like have enough of the turntable, right? my pinky hurt like hell. Maybe I need to massage my pinky. I mean my left hand is fine, right? It's only my right hand. Unfortunately, there's a break, one break right in the middle. Cola with max combo. Well played. Very, very well played. O Comic O playing attempting SC mode. Alright, next song. What shall we play? Maybe we can play, you know, we always play the same songs, right? Especially when it comes to, whenever it comes to online matches. I realize that we always play the same songs. Probably because that's what most people would like to play. But I'm pretty sure if I rebuy, you know, if I have a way to buy, fix the turntable issue, probably my pinky will not be so strained. Alright, so that is D2, Dance of Dead. This Korean player is playing 8 buttons SC mode with only 1 break. Wow, I didn't get S. Goodbye is a good song.
I'm sick of living in your shadow. You know, I've had enough of going nowhere.
This is gonna be the last song for today's stream. Goodbye. Gonna take a break, especially after, you know, trying the turntable for 1 hour plus.
Closing and
SSABOXX.jp. Finally get a chance to see you again. we played a few songs back then on the previous stream, but unfortunately some of those songs you have to be an observer, I believe. Since you're here, maybe I can hang around and play more songs. Alright, so let's hang around and play more songs since SSABOXXJP is here. Shall we play? I think he or she has the Titus DLC, right? Do you have the Titus DLC? I think you have, right? Alright, let's go. I remember you have that DLC. And yep, I'm right. Right off the bat, one break. The very beginning of the song. Alright, everyone is doing relatively well. Wow, max combo, congratulations. And how many bricks do I have? 10, 11? Alright, moving on to the next song. Maybe we can play... How about... people probably not gonna like Marionette, right? How about Myosotis? Alright, fantastic, everyone's ready. Really love the opera singing for this song. They should have more songs like this. At least for DJMax respect, right? Not sure if this kind of music appeals to the EZ2On audience. underneath that note. Alright, so that's Miyos. This the Korean player has perfect play for a buttons tune. Alright, moving on. Sorry, don't understand Korean. Alright, let's go. We have a room full of people. So it's quite interesting, right? It's composed by Tsukasa, but the visualization is by a Korean. Alright, so that's Colors of Sorrow. Let's see if there's any song from the extension that we can play. Or probably Black Gold, right? Black Gold once again has a wide variety of difficulty for everyone to choose. Players come and go, and now we have Good 0121004 joining in to this room. And we have this Korean player with a very cute avatar. Alright. Wow, XXABO SS.jp, you're on form today. Lots of max combo going around. Alright, let's move on to emotional. Let's go for Space of Souls, shall we? We have not played Space of Souls today. The really unfortunate thing is I can't reply to any of these Korean chat. I mean, I do have a new feature request for translation bots for my stream, but if it's an in-game chat, there's no way I can there's no way I can get a translator in the game chat. Alright, so that is the song Space of Soul by M2U. Is there any nice songs from Technical One? Probably not Son of Sun, right? Everybody's gonna scream and shout at Son of Sun. Airwave. Is Airwave okay? Alright, seems like Airwave is okay, so let's go. Airwave by Rex from the Technical 2 DLC. It's a melodic trance. Hope you guys like this song. And let's go. Everyone is showing the dying face. Except for the level 263 Korean player. SC mode full combo. No sweat at all. Alright, let's take a look at what we have for Technical 3. Black Swan is probably the song I will go for. How about Over the Rainbow? Has a good amount of difficulty across the board. Once again, a Japanese song composed by Tsukasa and sung by Aki Misawa. Alright. So that's a nice Japanese pop song by Tsukasa, Over the Rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. And now we are on the collaboration track. Shall we play some songs from the Emo DLC? Anima? GG? Why GG? Or probably because he has to leave the game. Alright, let's go. Anima by XI. Oh, that one or two break is really unfortunate. Wow, Korean player, congratulations with Max Combo. Seems like you're very happy about your high score. Congrats. Alright, since we have done something for the collaboration tab, let's move on to Portable DLC. Is there a nice song that we can choose from here? Probably Oblivion, right? Alright, let's go. Oblivion Rocking Night Style. A very nice rock remix of the classical Oblivion. definitely hit this pattern over here. The 3, 4, 5 and 6. Right. Is that 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5. Alright, moving on to the next song from Portable Cool. What will be a nice song here? How about Midnight Blood? Alright, let's go! Midnight Blood by Neon. You know, songs by Neon so far has not been in any way disappointing. Alright, so that is Midnight Blood. Oh. One of our Korean fellow streamer has started streaming. It's the smiley face Korean streamer. Alright, let's go to Trilogy and see if there's any songs that we can choose. Maybe someday. Unfortunately, one player has to observe. But I'm just gonna stick to the plan. We will transit from one DLC to the other while choosing a song from there. I think that actually makes the most sense, right? So that we have a good mix of songs across all the DLCs. finally get S! Oh, first time getting S for this SC mode. Just by 0.02%. I'll take it. S! Finally! After so long. Of course, I mean, I will try my best to cater for everyone, but you know, I can't expect to be. I can't expect to know everybody's list of available DLC, right? Feel free to request songs. Right, I can't possibly know what DLC everybody has. It doesn't make sense for me to, you know, infer, right, from what DLC you have or have not. I mean, for the players, it's kind of fair, right? They can always go to another room. But I will always try to cater for people who actually, you know, voice out that they do not have these specific DLCs and they would like to play something else. Unfortunately, we are not able to see Mr. or Miss whatever so far today and the day before on the stream. Really miss seeing him or her. Very interesting fella. Alright, moving on to back to Black Square again. Maybe we can play In My Dream. It's a very nice drum and bass by Andy Lee. Oh, observe. Alright. Hope that you don't mind observing. Maybe just enjoy this music. that is in my dream. Oh, surprisingly, I managed to get the high scores. Okay, bye bye. Alright, since FFABO, FFJP has left for the day, this is gonna be my last song. How blank? Alright, 4-button hard mode. Alright, last song for today's stream. This read. Beautiful music. Oh, blank. Nice play. Alright, so that's probably gonna be the last song for today's stream, unless we see some familiar names coming into the chat or into the game. Oh, just nice. The service is not available because it is a system check time. So it's like telling me, hey bro, time for you to take a break. Alright, so that's kind of like wrap things up and give some feedback on the turntable. So trying out the turntable today, seems like playing 6 buttons turntable mode doesn't really make sense. There isn't enough occurrences for the left and right side track to be meaningfully used for the turntable. 8 buttons mode kind of makes more sense, but you know, having 8 buttons mode with that amount of frequency that the turntables are being used, it's really unfortunate that the EZMax controller is it only registers a single direction per keyboard key. So what this means is that if I want to use the turntable effectively, I need to find a way to bind both directions of the turntable to the same keyboard key. So maybe I can look into that sometime soon and maybe put it on GitHub or something, right? And you know, maybe only after I get that piece of software out, then will I continue practicing turntable. If not, it doesn't make sense. It's kind of like crazy to use a single direction for the turntable. Alright, so that's probably the end of my summary for today's stream. So I thank you guys for staying tuned for this last 2 hours. Right? I hope that the content I've been creating is good enough for you guys. So until I see you guys again on EZ2On, right? You guys and girls, right? Be safe and be great out there. I'll see you guys and girls soon. Goodbye.